Well, we are leaving Croatia. We're heading to Salzburg, Austria. But somewhere along the line, we're probably going to have to stop. So we're not going to make it all the way to Salzburg probably today, but we'll see. It's about a 7-hour drive, supposedly. But I think that's if everything is perfect through all the checkpoints and all the border crossings. So we have to make sure. We'll have to see what happens. But we'll let you know. We're at the border. Going into Slovenia.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well, we're in Slovenia now. Robin, you want to look for some place to go eat?
Sure.
Yeah, we're gonna grab some lunch in Slovenia. We've never been here before. All right, we're ready to grab some lunch in Slovenia. This is actually the town of Metlika, Slovenia. We are in Ljubljana. All right, we're gonna walk around the capital of Slovenia.
All right.
And we're gonna check it out, right?
Yeah.
All right. Looks like they've got a Desigual here. Pretty cool. Awesome structures in here. I love Europe because it's got some incredible architecture out here. And everywhere you go, it's a little different, but it's definitely cool. Kind of an interesting fountain. I really don't know where the water's coming from, but it's coming from somewhere. This is interesting because the way this fountain works is it's actually raining here because I guess these things up here pipe water down. It's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like this.
I know it sounds a little bit like a bar sound.
That building with the green dome is that's actually the hotel we're staying in tonight. We're gonna join this free walking tour.
Over here, just because we're gonna talk about the bridge over here. So this is Ljubljana's famous triple bridge, and I would say it's the second most important landmark after the castle up at the hill. But to go back in history, the first bridge on the spot was already built in 13th century, and at that time it was one of the two bridges that led into what was then Ljubljana. So the old town on the other side of the river. Right at the end of the bridge, there's also where main city gate used to be and walls around the river banks. Slovenian doors. And they're called the Slovenian doors because they represent our history from pre-Christian times at the bottom when people here were still pagans, all the way to modern times at the top. Out of all the places, it originates from Serbia. Do you know which one? No? Okay, so it originates from Serbia. So the story goes, there was a couple in Serbia and the guy got sent off the army to Greece. When he got to Greece, he found a different girl there, and when his girl back in Serbia found out about that, she died out of sadness. After that, all the other town girls made their husbands and boyfriends put a love lock on their local bridge before they were sent off to army, so that they would stay together forever together. If that held, we're not quite sure, but hopefully. So the name of the town is Vrnjačka Banja.
Traditional Slovenian vegan food in that restaurant.
The name of this bridge is Shoemaker's Bridge because, as you can imagine, back in the Middle Ages there used to be a simple wooden bridge over here and it had shoemaker stalls on both sides.
One cool castle, especially at night. An invader was here. Found a vegan restaurant. How do you like it?
Really good.
So we're getting ready to head to Austria, but before we do that, we're going to take a look at the market here. actually a statue of Adam and Eve. They look like they're in pain because they're being cast out of the Garden of Eden. I have to say, I've never seen this before. These are eggs in a vending machine. I think that's pretty bizarre. And then this is a vending machine for milk. You get your bottle here, and then you put it in these machines and you get your milk. Now, being vegan, I'm not gonna have the milk or the eggs, but if you're not vegan and you eat milk and eggs, this is a way you could do it where you don't have to even talk to anybody, it's just a machine. The other thing I just wanna throw out, the cow is smiling here, but I guarantee you, cows who are dairy cows typically aren't smiling. This is the deli, so chances are we're not going to find anything here either.
Jelly.
We're going to go to the City Museum of Ljubljana to grab ourselves some coffee because we're told they've got the best coffee there. We're done with the market and now we're going to go to an area that actually has some street art. So we'll show you what they have. So we were also told to go to this museum, the City Museum here, to get some coffee. So Robin, we went over there to check it out. Robin, what did you think?
Well, there were cups of coffee that were $25 just for a cup of coffee. I thought it was like for a pound of coffee. And that one was sold out. But even if it wasn't sold out, I'm not sure we would have gone for it. So if you do, put it in the comments below and let us know how it was.
See if it's worth 25 euros to get that cup.
It's actually called Stow Coffee, S-T-O-W is the name of the cafe, and it's in the City Museum, like Chris said.
Yeah, check it out. It's a store that doesn't like plastic. There is some pretty freaky art here. We're leaving the town of Ljubljana, Slovenia, and we're heading to Austria. And Robin, where city are we heading to?
Salzburg.
Salzburg. And when we get there, we might, if there's time permitting, we're going to take a quick tour of where The Sound of Music was filmed, because there were some of the parts of Sound of Music that was actually filmed in that city. So we're going to check it out.